With 1983's Pyromania, Def Leppard realized their blue-collar fantasy. 5 scruffy lads from a coal gray factory town conquer rock and return home gods.
I told my careers officer I wanted to be a rock star. And of course he said, "Don't be so stupid, boy." I'd just love to meet him. I would love to meet him.
Come payday, the band would not forget Pete Willis, Leppard's original guitar player, fired amid production madness, still received his fair share of credit and royalties on Pyromania.
I had no intimation that they were going to put my name on the album. I was glad that they did, yeah. You know, I didn't do too bad from it, obviously.
But Pyromania's true legacy isn't measured in bottom lines and bank statements. The album delivered an adrenaline shot to rock's lifeless heart and roused it from a deep coma.
Was trying to get this anthemic, almost idiotic mentality that 10,000 people will create in a live auditorium. And it's that sing-along, chant-along, scream-along, whatever you want to call it. It's that mentality that we wanted to create.
It really made rock and roll fun again. Everybody was just able to have a good time and enjoy rock, sing along with it like a rock anthem, and party along.
Once Pyromania came out and there was all the songs that kids could relate with and girls could relate with and guys could relate with, maybe your mom might relate with, you know, so that's what takes you to the next level, and that's what they did.
It was open for other people to get into. It wasn't like restricted to only heavy metalers listen to Def Leppard.
Pyromania is one in a tiny handful of 80s metal records to survive the me decade with integrity.
Pyromania? Hello. I mean, if you look at that album, what is it? It's got to be 5 major hits on it, hits that you'll still hear today on album rock stations. That's saying a hell of a lot.
The thing about Pyromania is it still holds up, you know, you could still blast it.
Today, metalheads, punks, and pop stars embrace and emulate its sing-along sensibility and respect for the Hook Almighty.
My mom bought me Pyromania, and she said, as long as it doesn't influence you too much. And, you know, that's pretty funny, considering what I do now for a living.
I always have to have a copy of it in my collection. I cannot not have the Pyromania.
This generation learns to love Pyromania as the last one puts it on to remember. A copy of the record, perhaps even a vinyl copy, is tucked away in the collections of 10 million hipsters. And if they say they don't still listen to it, they're lying.
Listening to Pyromania definitely takes me back to when I was a young kid, you know. Except now I have a better sound system in my car, so it sounds even better now.
The message of Pyromania is as true now as it was in 1983. Great songs never ever die.
100 years from now, people are still going to be rocking out to Pyromania.
It's a piece of history that rocks in the present. Pyromania is an ultimate album.